We continue. That's taunting me so much. I hear the phone.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Wait. Haven't we had this conversation?
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What the fuck? This game is such a puzzle in every sense of the word. Also, this guy keeps saying something about touching the door a number of times.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
What achievement?
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
This door?
I have to say, I'm still feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost.
Oh my
certainly
god.
50 clicks.
Okay, I'm just spamming the button. Will you open the door for me then?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh, really? Also, we gotta look out for 432. 432. 434. Something about employee 432. Remember? We read about it in the monitor room. There's something about that pencil sharpener. .432. I don't know. Also, I forgot the number now. Did he say 419? .419. Turn it off. Off, I said. 419. That's the desk of 419. Also has a pencil sharpener. Conspiracy? $26, $25. 417. Hold on a second. Wait, 419. There's no 419. There's a 420. Is this 419 maybe? Okay. Whatever. 417. It's probably on this side then.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let me check here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Shit.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe it was 449. I don't quite remember. Hold on. Something with 9. No, it wasn't this one.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yes. really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers are mysteriously but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Actually, no. I wanted to go here anyway.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You know, that line is getting old, Daniel. How about you come up with something new, huh? I want to go in there again.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
You bet.
I'm not your enemy, really.
Really?
Not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Oh, shut up.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Maybe there's a room 419 here. No, wait. This is all 2B1 and stuff. There was an extra door down here somewhere. I remember this. What's going on up here? Hold on. I can see inside. No buckets past this point. Gotcha. Oh yeah, here it is.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I'm gonna walk through the blue one. Last time I walked through the red one. Unless they switched the colors, because I just remember going left.
Aha!
Oh!
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, you bastard. No. Wait. Yeah.
I still don't
Oh!
think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, shut up, you. Wait a minute.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Uh-oh. Am I gonna die again somehow? Daniel?
You see?
Holy
There's
shit.
nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
I don't care.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Guns.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I don't?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, I would say so.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Uh-huh.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. No way. Are those real statistics? you know that 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence? And that only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door? Why would you skip the intro sequence? What the hell is wrong with people? How long does it take you to get to the correct door? I'm objectively ranked last of all players, apparently. Also, 99% of players are more attractive than Stanley. Jesus Christ. Is this some kind of joke to you, Daniel? Huh? 7.5 hours? That can't be right. Daniel, you're fucking with me. You bastard. Sure.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Okay, to be honest, this time, maybe not so much.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Nice distraction.
In this game,
What
the
the
baby crawls
fuck?
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Four hours? Kill it!
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
What do you got?
Have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh god. Whoa.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
Whoa!
What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be.
Damn!
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Flora of the Shoshone. What the fuck is this? Who firewatches the Firewatch? Wait a minute. Is this a parody of the game Firewatch? I haven't played it, but I know about it. And I remember seeing the, well, the tower in the promotional stuff. Is this even legal? I'm still dreaming, listen! What the hell? Truck Alaska? The Singular Mind? Birds of Wyoming? I can't interact with anything, really. What the hell? Wait, what? Sorry, what do you want me to do? I'm confused. I don't get it. Daniel? Lookout cookbook. What? Oh! Oh, I'm fucking blind. Oh my god. I was wondering, why was there no way down?
Oh no. No, 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 it can't be.
What can't be? What's going on?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh,
Wow.
thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
I see a hole.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big,
Yeah.
insurmountable walls.
No.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, this is Rocket League, isn't it?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you
the
to
fuck?
walk around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Wait, where am I right now?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Jesus Christ. That was loud. Oh, I can sprint! No, wait, I'm sprinting always. Oh, you know what? Do these represent blue and red doors? I have not changed my mind. I'm going blue.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
It is fun, actually.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Kinda?
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist.
What?
But if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Where?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing,
Hey!
doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more.
What the
I'm
fuck?
insatiable. More balls.
Oh my goodness. I have no words for what is happening in this game. This is just insanity. Well, it's not as much fun when you don't have any enemies or opponents.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right.
No.
Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving.
Fine.
See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules.
Fine.
Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
I am.
Take care, Stanley.
Goodbye. Daniel? Daniel? Can you at least pull me out? Daniel! Daniel? I'm gonna score a goal with Stanley. Stanley has become the ball. Do it.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Ooh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Whoa. I'm scared. Filing cabinets. Oh, it's so dark. Oh! Oh, that's scary. What the hell is this? Dude, this is elaborate. Wait, where am I going? Oh, wait a minute. The two doors? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. What the fuck? What's going on there? Is this some other game that I don't know about? I don't recognize any of this. 427. Oh, that's weird. What the hell? Whoa.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Well, so can I. I can also wait. There's no skin off my nose. Aha! You gave up first! You gave up first! I win, bitch! Yeah. That's right, motherfucker. Stanley 1, Daniel 0. And we have boxes. Again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Whoa! I hear rain? I think? What the fuck? Do we get to see the man walking past? God damn it, this is... Man, I'm getting anxiety from this game. Every time you think you've figured it out, you know? You haven't. And the game's like, haha, gotcha. Literally. That's what Daniel said at one point, remember? Oh, man. I wonder what the end is gonna be like. I don't understand where this is going. Is there even an ending? I mean, it does say the end is never the end in the loading screen. Oh, shit. Alright, Daniel, I'll spring your trap.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Oh, I bet you know. But you're not gonna tell me, are you? Can I somehow get past this door to the left? If the door closes behind me, I can. Also, 419... Oh, 416. Oh. It's a little roller coaster ride of sorts.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Okay,
As
I
you may
figured.
know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
It's a DLC.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
This is really well done.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Nice.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yeah. Me too, man.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Daniel's excited.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Fuck is this?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh! Yo, that's fun. Love it. See ya.
Is that it?
I'm kidding.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I did it! Stanley! 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 Wait, what's going on over here? Why is this closed off? Okay, I gotta say, this new content doesn't really do it for me right now.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I have to say, I do agree with you right now, Daniel. Finally, we're on the same page here. I have a feeling this shit will break when I walk over it. Watch. How is this not a trap? Look at it. Okay, never mind. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says Test achievement, please ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Sounds good, friend. Wait. That is not the old... The hell is going on? Is that what passes for level design now? A picture on the wall of the level? Okay.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Do I finally get to meet Daniel? Hold on, Daniel. I'll be right there. I gotta take a look over here first, though. It's the rule of video games.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Come now, Daniel. Don't be mean. You better apologize for that later. Oh. Oh, now we're back in, the old area. Notice how the door didn't close behind me. What is happening?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, why not? We can look for 416 now. Or 419, I mean. Wait, we passed it then. Fuck.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Wait, really? Are we actually just back in the old? I was expecting this to be some kind of joke.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I walk down again? I actually kind of forgot what was down here. Right, there's that thing.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed
Is this
everyone
actually...
had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Okay, I'm gonna try and just restart, see what happens. Oh! Oh, wow! You bastard!
Psst! Stanley!
Okay.
Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Okay! I'm coming! Jesus. Where are you, Daniel? Are you down here? That's kind of a drop there. Whoa! Aha!
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh, just for me, huh? Oh, wow. Damn! Daniel! You've been at work? Oh, that's beautiful.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Man, this is somehow even more meta. This is lovely looking. What a lovely looking home. The memory zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
"2014 Independent Games Festival." Is this all real? Wait a minute. That says The Last of Us in the category story. He plastered over the Stanley Parable. That's funny. 2013. When the Stanley Parable was released. Don't forget the Stanley Parable. That's where I exited, by the way, over there. When I did the... whatchamacallit. When I turned off the mind control. Our first kiss. My first car. The release of the Stanley Parable in 2013. Even this one says 2013. I think Daniel is lonely. He has nobody to play with or talk to except for Stanley. You know, this means a lot to him. To do this with me, I feel like. Kinda regret telling him that he would die alone one day. There's something very beautiful about this place. You know? It's like Daniel and I have put our differences aside. In a way. Maybe we can cooperate somehow. To get out of this damn loop. Because I'm not the only one who is restarting every time, right? He's also starting over. The Stanley Parable. Buy on Steam. Using Firefox. The original. Good times. This is weird, man. I don't know how I feel about this. This is just... Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. Damn. The Stanley Parable demonstration. What? What is that? Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. What? Hold on, there was a door over here. Memory Street. Oh, I can't open it. Steam page for the stand. This is so weird. It's so fourth wall breaking. I mean, it's been doing that all this time, but still. You know. Damn. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Mariella and Stanley. Oh, what's this? In loving memory, little Stanley. Oh, look at that. Maybe one of the developers' pets died. You know? No, I want to sit on the bench. Okay. The fuck?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like the stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Is this actually real? I mean, not that I don't believe that it got a 10 out of 10, but it's so meta for me that it's almost hard to believe, you know what I mean? There's a whole shrine to this review. Oh, this is insanity. It is very peaceful in here, though. I just made that drop with my mouth. I flex that skill whenever I can, okay? Don't judge. That's Portal! What's that? Oh, that's the museum. Yo. Minecraft. The tasteful nostalgic. It was good. That almost looks like my first home in Minecraft. You know what's funny about this picture right here? Remember at the beginning of this series, I was like, here's a painting of a landscape. This shit is on a picture frame! This is perfect! The two doors. The top 10 memories from the Stanley Parable 2013. I remember. Person of the year. Is that Stanley? Must be a screenshot from the development, whatever. Oh, hold on. Stuff up there. And there's stuff down here. Wait a minute. Before I go down there, let me just check this room out real fast. For Scott K. Wow, that's a nice looking car. Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. Did it actually look like that? Looks like some kind of 90s software package. Look at all the buttons. Your number is 29? Wait, what is that? Here's a 9 out of 10.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Source SDK, I knew it! Repeatable carpet textures ready for your game project. It wouldn't surprise me if this is actually what was used. People play games because of what they can do inside them. And your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything. Love the music here. Very relaxing. Preparing snake oil salesman. Something. What? Look at this! Blue door, red door. The Serious Room, 2013. The greatest wealth is memory.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Yeah. I feel that way about a lot of stuff in life. Wait. This door's open now. It wasn't open before.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What the hell is this?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh,
Surely these reviews
shit.
were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Is this an actual review? That would have been so funny. Suddenly started raining. Looks like we're in a garbage dump. The music is gone. Is this terrifying music now? Amazing. I had a feeling that door was DLC stuff. No, I want to read it! Don't blur it! Still dreaming, by the way. Whoa.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
So he is the developer. He is supposed to represent the developer, or at least the guy who wrote the script, right? He's the narrator. I like that all the bad reviews are stored down here, away from sight. Stopped raining? Oh god.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
No, Daniel. Don't do it. Don't listen to it. They're wrong.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
No!
I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here,
No.
we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth,
Wait, what?
until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see.
Can you stop doing that voice?
Okay,
well, now you're just being annoying.
We've eaten too much, and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime.
Okay, shut up.
Can't be. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was
My
perhaps
God,
less
man.
of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
Right.
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once, that you are both making
Daniel?
choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both
Daniel,
are
shut up.
and are not. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
I did.
But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording.
Oh, was that his name?
To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial, something along the lines of, "This game is the best game." Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
Oh, you're about to ramble again. Wait, you're not even saying anything now. Wait, did time actually... I did skip time.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Yeah, I noticed.
The last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I
What,
think
this
the
button?
skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go?
I'm tempted to
Can you
skip.
maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of
Then
some
make
kind.
one.
I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You
So you're
just
not the
need
developer.
to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here.
Okay.
Wait here for me.
Okay.
And Don't press the skip button.
Hurry.
Got it? Yes.
Come on.
Good. I'll be right back.
He's probably not coming back, is he? But this game, man, it wouldn't surprise me if I actually waited a little. He would come back. Daniel? I'm skipping, Daniel.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Whoa.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley.
Well?
There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment.
Right.
What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button and to become frozen in time, knowing
Oh,
that
so
you're
you
going
want me
do
to?
it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship, Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, no, no. I know you too well. You'll be leaving me again. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna skip through you now.
I just couldn't ignore the negative...
Shut up!
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone
Oh,
to
the
talk to
plant!
again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Whoa!
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already
Okay, you
been
know what?
doing? Me? Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe
Oh,
it
a
for you.
year.
To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of...
No, you don't
missed
have to explain
opportunities.
anything. I'm sorry.
Nothing at...
Daniel? Ooh, this one ran out of battery. Daniel? Man, where did that door go? Oh, I hear something. Oh. The fan is still turning. What the hell?
But they didn't understand the
Hey!
game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a
Oh
pathetic
my
little
God,
thumbs
Daniel's
down
gone
review
crazy.
and make all of their pitiful demands. But then he's talking.
How much time is passing?
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh
is
my
never the
God.
End, is never the 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 end, is never.
This
the
is
end,
terrifying.
The end is never.
Oh shit, what's happening here? Oh. Whoa. Looks like the water damage really did a number on this place. Is that blood? No, it's dirt or something. Dude, this is crazy. How far in the future are we right now? Holy shit. Oh my god. This is honestly depressing. Nature has overtaken everything. Good thing we have a hole in the roof there, huh? So we can breathe in here. Aww. This is pure nightmare material. Ah. What's going on? What is that? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Skip. Oh, shit. What? Holy shit! Dude. How much time has passed? Daniel? Daniel! Are you here? Daniel! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Daniel! Wow. Just like that, we're back. That was fucking disturbing. This game is crazy. Dude, that was super depressing. That was like some kind of fucked up horror I've never experienced. Fuck me, dude. Wow. It's a weird kind of horror that I just experienced, and the only other time I experienced something similar was when I was watching The Time Machine with Guy Pearce. You know, based on the book by H.G. Wells. Dude. There's something so horrific about accidentally skipping such a huge chunk of time. Or not accidentally in this case, but you know what I mean. My god. And then just in an instant, back to the beginning, in the office, cue the music, open the door, there's the hallway. Man. I gotta stop here. I've been playing this game all day. In one sitting. It's time to stop. I'll see you in the next. Have a good one. Bye bye.